Hi everyone, it's the Laughing Auditor here, coming to you from Borrowed Police Station. So let's see how we get on here today, guys. See if we get a laugh out of this lot. If you guys enjoy my content, please like it, feel free to share it, and if you get a spare second, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, I really appreciate it. And it's very windy today, guys, so I apologise in advance for the sound quality. I'll get round the back and get round the back soon enough, and I'll hopefully get the wind a little bit. We're at starting point for the Heritage Trail. Nice bit of history trivia there, guys. And yeah, as you can see, there is no front counter at this station. But you can come here 3 days a week for an hour, and let's see what's what. So we'll head down to Shoreditch later, because this town is actually nearest. 24-hour front counter. But yeah, let's see how we get on. So, fun fact about this station, guys, is it does have a horse stables in it. So we'll walk around now, have a look around, and we'll see what's what. And it is right across the road from that building across there is Magistrates Court. It's very handy. Horse vehicle. Some of the horsepower in that. Yeah. Look at that. How many horses I managed to get in that? I'm parking against the wall. Oh, I'm not parking against the wall. By Oakley. Sorry, I'm flying an aircraft, you can't interrupt me.
Right, I'm just can I ask you what you're doing?
Sorry, I'm flying an aircraft. Give me a second, I'll land it, yeah?
Yeah, I don't need to break it.
Yeah, I'll bring it back down and we can have a chat. So, who are you?
Well, I'm going to ask you the same thing.
Okay.
Right.
So, who are you first?
Who am I?
Yeah.
I'm one of the police officers that works in the building.
Is it? Have you got some ID?
Have you got any ID?
Okay, you're a police officer asking me, I don't need ID.
Well, I'd like to know what you're doing flying a drone in a police car park.
Because I wanted to.
Because you want to?
Yeah.
You can't fly a drone.
Now, 1 second, let me land it, yeah, because I'm currently... One second. So what do you mean I can't fly a drone?
You can't fly a drone in a police car park.
Yes, I can.
It's your building.
Pardon?
You can't be flying drones over police buildings.
Yes, I can.
You can't.
Of course I can. First of all, where's your ID?
What? Right.
So if you don't have a warrant card...
I do have a warrant card.
Okay, so I need to see that then.
Right.
There you go. Not that difficult, was it?
Right. Why have you got to be like this?
I'm not being like this. You're just...
a conversation with
No, you're not. You're saying I can't do this, I can't do that. Hey, how you doing?
Asking why you're flying a drone over a police building.
Because I wanted to.
Well, you can't be doing that.
Sorry guys, just mind identifying yourself, please.
Yeah, I'm PC Goldstein.
Awesome.
Boat Stables.
Awesome. How can I help you?
There you go.
It's just like what my colleague said.
So your
What
ID,
would the
sorry?
Police. Yeah, there you go, sir.
I can't read that.
Piece of dog.
Okay, and your number, please?
Sorry?
And your number, please?
5421 Charlie Oscar.
Awesome. Right, so, how can I help you?
Why are you flying the drone over the police building, sir?
Well, technically I didn't go over the
But
police building yet.
This is the police. This car park belongs to the building. This is part of the police property.
Okay, it's open to the public.
There's big signs saying that this is police property. The reason
Is
it's
it?
open is because you have to have
Okay.
the access to the buildings behind.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So what I'm
And-
doing, for all I know, you
have
weren't
to
aware
double
that
check,
it's a
sir. We
police building,
always
okay?
have to double check.
Yeah,
these
no,
things.
I understand, but you're sadly mistaken, unfortunately. So, if that's the case, I'll go out on the pavement over there and I'll bring the drone back up and put it back over your building.
Why would you do that when we've just explained the reasons why?
What reasons why? You've not explained no reasons why.
Well,
It's a police premises.
it's a
Okay.
premises.
You don't own the airspace.
No, but it's a secure building. You've got to understand that
You
looks
don't
like a
own-
massive security risk. If
Does
you're
it?
flying a drone or...
So what security risk do you think I'm going to pose?
Well, we don't
How
know
do
that,
we
do
know?
we?
Well, you're sitting telling me that it's
You might be the nicest fellow.
you're telling me that it's a security risk that I could be posing. What's the security risk?
Why are you being so argumentative?
I'm not being argumentative. I'm asking you.
Very nice.
Sorry.
And asking you politely.
Okay.
Please don't fly the drone over the building.
Okay, so I'm-
because you could be liable to be
Liable-
searched under the Terrorism Act.
Terrorism Act.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. So what part of that act says that flying a drone, as I'm required to by law, falls into the
Well, it's
Terrorism
a bit
Act?
of common sense, don't you think?
No,
It's
it's
a
not.
police
Hold on.
building.
You've just cited the Terrorism Act.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what part of the Terrorism Act says that I can't fly a drone over the airspace above your building?
Well, all police buildings, all buildings
So
that
right, I get what you're saying, but
could
if you're
have
saying
detrimental effect for someone. I'm not.
right,
You
because
don't look like you are, but
but-
I don't know. You
Okay.
could be someone who's looking
Just, I'm
to cause
sorry, I
trouble.
don't want to interrupt. Obviously, you're recording.
yes,
us.
100%.
Yeah, which you're entitled to do.
Yeah.
I don't have my body cam on me. I've
No, that-
identified myself, so
okay.
I'm going to record you as well. Just
Is that a
for-
personal phone?
Yeah, well, they can take.
Oh,
Is that a
just-
personal phone?
Yeah, but you're under GDPR regulations, so you need to make sure you make a copy of that available if I request it.
Yep.
Okay,
As
so-
would be with other
But I don't have a
people.
problem with you
That's
filming
fine,
me.
just
It's
for
completely fine.
transparency,
Just so
everything's
long
been
as when I make my
audited
freedom of
and recorded.
information request that's available.
And I will supply
Okay.
this footage
Awesome.
straight to everyone.
Right. Okay. So let's get back to it.
So, do you want to go over the park? There's plenty of parks to fly your drone.
So the parks, a lot of the parks are bound by bylaws within London.
well,
which-
if you were flying it over in the park, we wouldn't have any problem with that.
okay, but that's the bylaws. So
And then
therefore,
also,
so
if
let me finish. You
these
just asked me.
people here,
So you
if
keep.
they're looking up,
Right, why do you-
and
wait, why do you
looking
keep
at the
talking over
drone
me? Why do
that
you keep
might be
talking over me?
Looking over them. You're talking over me.
No,
If you're-
you
if
keep
they're
asking me
looking
stuff.
up,
Do you know
you
what?
could be
Am I
looking
being
into their
detained,
flats.
officer? Am I being detained?
Well, we're stopping the count.
Am I being
We're accounting
detained?
for your actions
Am
at
I
the
being
moment.
detained? It's yes or no. I'll ask you one more time, and
Well,
I'm.
you're free to go.
Yeah, if I'm
You're free to go.
If I'm free to go, then I'm free to stay. Okay, it's as simple as that.
You're free to go.
Right, you cited the terrorism legislation, but you've not told me what part of that legislation that I may be.
Can I speak, please?
Of course you can.
You are being detained under the Terrorism
Okay,
Act.
what part of the Terrorism Act?
Well, I believe it's section 43.
Okay, and what are your grounds for that?
You're flying a drone. You've been very obstructive to us.
Okay.
We're trying to have a
Is that-
conversation.
is
with you.
that grounds?
I'm trying to give you. I'm trying to.
No, you're stopping. You're
Right.
infringing on my rights at the moment.
Can I please?
Okay, and you're
keep talking?
misusing legislation, and
I'm
you're
not.
going to make yourself party to a civil claim, and then there'll be
That's fine.
professional standards
Well, I
involved.
would rather be safe than sorry. You're flying an aircraft over a police
Correct.
building.
Technically, I
tried-
didn't go over the
let
police
me
building.
finish
No, I won't let
speaking.
you finish because you're
My
infringing
name
on my
is
rights at the
Lucy
moment.
Ferguson. I'm based at Bow Mounted Branch
Mm-hmm.
Stables. I've shown you my warrant card yet again because obviously you're going to want to see it again. There is my warrant card. Okay, I've told you you're being searched. Under
Mm-hmm. You're not talking about being
Right,
searched.
you're detained. for
You're
purposes of a
unlawfully
search.
searching me.
I'm not unlawfully
You're unlawfully
searching
searching me. Why are you grabbing me like that?
Because
You're
you're being
assaulting me.
detained. I'm not. I've told
Okay,
you
you
being
don't need to
detained.
do that. Okay.
Right, sir.
So,
Can you take your bag off?
One last
Would you
second.
like to put your
Can you
phone-
just confirm what the grounds are for the search?
I told you you are flying a drone
Is
over
that-
a police building. You're in
uh,
the police
is that grounds for a
premises.
search?
Yes, under the Terrorism Act.
Okay,
I
what
believe
part of
that you
that
may
act?
be committing some
What
hostile
part of that act?
reconnaissance. Okay?
Hostile reconnaissance.
Right.
What is
Can
hostile
I put
reconnaissance?
Your phone down
No,
so
you
it's
can't. I'm
somewhere
keeping
safe.
it.
I don't
No, I'm
want it to
keeping
get
that. I'm
damaged.
keeping that in my hand.
I'll-
No, you won't touch my property.
Right.
Okay.
Would you like to lay it down on
Well,
top
we're
of
gonna
a
be
vehicle
searching your
where it's
property,
not going
sir.
to get
That's fine.
damaged? Okay.
We're gonna be
And
searching your
what is it
property.
you hope to find during the search?
Well,
Well, we don't hope to find
right.
anything, but we need
Pardon?
to double check.
Let me finish. The purposes of a search are not only to confirm suspicion, but also to alleviate it. So I would
So what is it you're hoping to find or not find?
evidence of an offence or evidence.
So what-
or
so
listen,
what
let
would
me
that
right.
be?
If you're going to let me answer me,
You're infringing on my rights, and you're illegally detaining me.
I'm not
And
illegally
you are. You're going to have.
Right, sir,
Listen,
if
I
you
have
ask me a
HNK
question,
solicitors
let me
on speed
finish
dial.
it.
I will see you in a civil court.
That's
That's as
fine.
simple as
Can
that.
I put your
no,
phone
you will
down
not.
where it's not going to
no,
get
no, no.
damaged?
Why are you grabbing my phone like that? Do
Because
not
it's
break
an
my
item.
phone.
I'm not going to
Right,
break your
we're gonna
phone.
be
It's an
searching.
item in your hand.
Just put
okay?
it down.
This is ridiculous.
I
Just put it
want
down,
to make
sir.
sure, right,
Just
sir,
put it
I
down,
don't
Let me
want
put
your
it
phone
down
to
then.
get damaged.
Let me put it down. I'm not being aggressive. Let me put it down.
Hostile Pop it down carefully.
No, I don't want you to touch nothing. You're infringed on my rights. One
Right, pop
second.
it down the floor so it doesn't get
No, I won't.
damaged.
I'm going to put it there so that I can record
That is fine.
exactly
That's
what's
right.
happening.
That's all I want.
No, we're not, sir.
You're going to tell me anyway, aren't you?
Yeah, because you're doing this sort of stuff.
Right, you're flying a drone over a police building.
My wallet's in there.
Your wallet's in here. Okay. Right, I'll put them back in there.
my pocket.
I am safe. I'm trying to be back. I'm going to check what's in your wallet. Your wallet, gloves.
in my wallet, so you can
Keep your hands.
I'll
Yes.
keep my hands where I want.
Right, sir.
No,
I have been
you're
very
infringing on
nice
my
to you.
rights.
I have
It's
been
it's
very
outrageous
nice to
what
you.
you're doing. This is why you have so much trouble. The police, these are absolute tyrants. This is why people have no
I'm
time
not a
for the
tyrant.
police.
I you trying to be. As
We were
nice
trying
to
to
you as
be.
I
As
No,
can.
nice
you
as
weren't. You're
possible.
infringing on my rights.
Keep your voice
Shut
down.
your mouth.
Keep
Do
your voice
yourself,
down.
shut your mouth.
Calm down.
I'll do what I want.
You
Who
calm
you?
down. No, you can't do what you
You're
want.
talking to me,
Can
okay?
you step out the way of my camera? You're about to
I'm
stand on my
standing
phone.
here. They
She's
can
blocking
hear
my
you.
camera. I'm moving. Let me move my
Hey,
camera.
hey.
Look, you're
Right,
trying
look,
to,
the
you're
camera's
trying to
free.
cover
Move
up
away.
evidence
No,
of an
no,
illegal search.
It's all on camera there. Right, look, let's move away from your drone. I don't want your drone to get damaged. Keep your hands where I
We
can
haven't
see
put
them,
you in
please.
cuffs or anything like that, have we?
Yeah,
We've
we've detained
been
me. What are you
reasonable
going to
with
detain
you.
me?
Hey, whereabouts?
But we've been reasonable from
No,
the
you
very start.
haven't. Shut up, man. Funny, innit? Funny when
Yeah,
you...
you're
no,
making
an
me
absolute
laugh
tyrant,
because
is it? Yeah.
Hey,
you
You're
are
a
being very
tyrant.
unreasonable.
No, you've misused the legislation. It's a disgrace.
You what?
You've misused the legislation. It's a
we
disgrace.
haven't.
Yes, you have.
No, we
What
haven't.
part of Section 43 allows you to search me like this?
Right,
For
sir,
flying a
come here.
drone?
Come here. Right.
No, man, I'm not having it.
Right, have I been rude to you at any point? Please put your hands where I can see
No, I won't.
them. Your hands where I can see them.
Get in my...
Oh, the controller.
Yeah.
I'll put this next to the drone, okay?
I'm looking for my vape.
Just keep
Wait,
your
I'm looking
hand.
for my
Your
vape.
vape's
Your
in
vape
there.
a second.
No, man.
Right, oi. Listen,
What?
I have been very nice to you.
No, you haven't.
Yes,
You
I
stopped
have.
to search me. And
Yes.
you're pulling
And
apart
I've
my
told you
stuff.
multiple times why.
Just go and do what you're
Right,
doing.
so keep your hands where I can see them. We'll
Just
get
keep
this
your
done.
hands where we
Wait,
can see them.
I'm going to put your vape next to your drone because it looks quite expensive. I don't want it to get
I just want
damaged.
to pop on it.
You're not having a
I'm not
pop
under
there at the
arrest.
moment. You're
We're going to be
being
2
detained.
minutes.
Well, hurry up then.
Jess, can you pop them next to the gentleman's drone, please?
Absolute disgrace.
Right.
Call up
You've been on
309
your way
DL.
ages
No,
ago.
I
But
Should have
you
more
went on.
information
You
on that.
said you can mind your own business and
And
jog on.
you're raising our suspicions even higher.
What? I'm doing legal activity. What part of my activity is illegal? Yous are screwed. Yous have messed up big time today. Yous have messed up big time. Big time messed up. Big time messed up. Yous are going to see what happens. Yous have messed up big time. Section 43 does not give you the grounds to do this. What, for someone filming in public? Well, I am. Unfortunately, I am.
Can you just confirm this is your phone?
Yes.
Just by unlocking it if you think
No,
you're not.
I'm not looking at it. No, yeah, it's fine. I can confirm it's mine, yeah.
I'll send you a message.
No, it's fine the way it is, please.
Contact
Thank
me
you.
back.
I'm going to put it back on the drone when you're done. Take the drone back up.
To where?
To wherever I want to take it. As long as I'm not in.
Not above there.
What, is that special? You own the airspace. You own the airspace. Yeah, it's up to- I've
For
got
safety
I've got-
reasons and for security.
I've confirmed it with the CA.
Can you at least appreciate
No, I
how
can't.
it
No, I
looks?
can't.
It looks
No, I
very
can't.
dodgy,
No, I
right?
can't. No.
So you're
You're
saying
gonna
that
get
you
sued
can fly
for
your
this.
drone over
Wow,
an
why are you
airport?
searching me there? You're a female. There's a male there.
It's a public
You just
search.
touched my privates. You're
It's
a
a public
female.
search.
There's a
you
male
didn't.
there. You did just
No,
touch my
you didn't.
privates. You
I
did. I felt
sir.
it. It's on camera.
I know it's on camera.
You just
That's
touched my
fine.
privates. There's a
I
male
didn't
there.
touch your privates.
You
I'm
did so.
searching you.
You've just sexually assaulted me.
I haven't
You've just sexually assaulted me. You have. You have. Whether you like it or not, let the male search me there.
Goodness me, sir.
Goodness me, nothing. You're infringing on my rights.
Right.
Right, I'll
That's it.
continue the search then. Is it?
If
What have you
you
got
want
to?
to, I've done his body. You just need to do his bag.
She felt me up.
Oh, well, the bag's done.
Yeah,
now,
Bag's
she
then.
felt my
done,
crotch
that's
done.
Right,
fine.
no.
Search. Do you want me to show you how I've checked with the CTA? How I know I'm allowed to fly my drone here? Do you know the regulations on drones?
Look, it makes perfect sense to me that
Does
if
it?
you fly it over some
Does
government
it?
building,
Okay.
then there's restrictions on security.
No, there's not. No, there's not.
Yes, there
no,
is.
there isn't. I'm going to show
Yes,
you.
there is.
Do you want me to show you?
There's no point showing me
But
because
I'm going to prove
it
you
just
wrong.
makes sense
I'm going to prove you
that
wrong.
you can't just fly your drone
I'm gonna show you.
anywhere you want to. That just doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
I'm going
There's
to prove
security
you wrong.
implications if you're flying a drone
Right.
over a building,
Pop
which
your-
essentially
No, because it's going back up.
Right, I don't want it to
So,
get damaged. I want you to
This
pop
is the
it back in
CTA
bag.
website, okay? This tells you where the restricted airspace is. and it's a whole map of pretty much the whole.
My colleague has his body cam on, so I'm going to stop that.
Okay.
As I said, I'll supply the video to
Yeah,
whoever
you've
needs
messed up big
I
time
haven't
today.
messed up, okay?
You have messed up big time, and this shows you
We're
all
just doing our
the
job, sir.
No, you're not. You've infringed on my rights and you've misused the legislation.
Well, no, we haven't.
Yes, you have.
Absolutely.
What part of Section 43?
I'm not going to explain again.
No, because you can't explain it, and you've not explained it.
I'm not going to
You've
explain
abused
it
the
again.
legislation, mate.
You're just being a complete
100%.
idiot.
But you know what? Keep doing it, because it will be the exact same way with Section 44, and it will get repealed. And as I say, you guys have had it bad enough already. You're not making it easier on yourself. 100%.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean, what am I talking about? Over 1,000 allegations within the Met of domestic abuse, sexual assault and rape. Over 800 officers being
What's that
investigated.
got to do with your drone being flown
Because
over
what I'm
here?
saying is, yeah, you had an opportunity to come up to me and have a decent conversation.
We tried.
And we could have educated you.
We
But
tried.
you've decided to misuse the legislation.
We tried.
You've not listened to a
We've
word I've
really
said.
tried.
And you've
been
abused my
obnoxious
rights.
and rude from the
Is that-
moment I arrived.
No,
here.
because you came out
You've
with
been
Section
obnoxious
43
and
to
rude, and this is where we are.
Nah, you misused the legislation. And as you can see.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Well, that could be any website.
It's from the CAA, so
I
it's
don't
fine.
know- I don't know what
it's
that
fine
is.
because see when a civil claim goes in, that'll be used in evidence to show that what I was doing was perfectly legal activity. The drone's under 250 grams.
And the
I've got
court
my,
will look at
I've
that
got my,
and
I've
think,
got my
"Do you know
operator
what?
ID with on the
We
drone.
would do exactly the same if we were
Okay.
police officers.
When she came up and interrupted me from flying the drone, I said to her, "I'm flying an aircraft. Give me a minute
What
and I'll
about all
land it."
these
And I landed it
private
straight
windows
away. Did I
round
not?
here?
There you go then.
about all these
So I know
private-
what I'm talking about.
What about all
Yous
these
don't.
private
You haven't got a clue.
What about all these private
Where's
windows
my
round
ID?
here?
Let me go.
You're going to get your ID in a second.
What about all the private
reason
windows?
Sorry. The reason that you were stopped isn't because you're flying the drone.
Yes, it was.
No,
It's on camera.
it's not.
Well, so what is it then?
Let me
Oh my
finish.
God.
Let me
You're not
finish.
listening.
So I says to you, if I go out on the pavement and fly my drone from there, is that okay? And you went, no. Is that not what I said? Is that not what I said? Is that not what I said? Is that not what I said?
You're clearly not going to let
No,
me
because you're
finish.
chatting nonsense.
I'm not.
You're havering. Absolute disgrace. But it's
You're
fine.
being completely
It's-
and utterly rude, and you're not.
You've just
seeing
infringed
our-
on my rights. What you want me to be happy about it? Like she felt me up during a stop and search. It was illegal.
If that was me
It's on
flying-
camera.
If that was me
You
flying a
grabbed me
drone-
up. You grabbed my
the police
bollocks and
officer
felt me
came
up.
up
You
to me.
sexually assaulted
No,
me.
she didn't.
Yes,
I
you
was
did.
there.
I've got it on camera,
I'm
mate. So
watching.
lie all you want. Protect
It's
your
a
own as
search.
you know. No, I'm not going to leave. Am I free to go? Then I'm free to stay and bugger off.
You're not free to stay because this is.
Why am I not? If I'm free to go, I'm free to stay.
This is private
Okay,
property.
so
You are
close it
not
off
free to
then. I've got an
stay.
implied right of access.
No, you
No, you
don't.
haven't.
because
Section
you don't
33 of the
live
Criminal
in the
Justice
area
Act,
over there.
1972, gives me an implied right of access here. It's a public car park. For all you know, I
It's
could have a
not
car in here.
public
Not a public car park.
But why is it open to the public?
Because I've told
Where does
you-
it say no
Sir,
entry?
I've told
Where
you
is
you
your
have to
date?
have emergency
Jog
access
on.
for the
See you
residents
later.
behind.
You're not going to
It's
leave
not
before I
public
do.
car
You
park.
please go now.
Or else what?
Otherwise, I will use usable force to escort you off the private property.
And if you do that, that's fine. I will not resist. I will not fight back. But then you'll have another civil claim.
No, because it will be reasonable.
Do you want to bet?
to escort
Listen,
you off the
100%.
property.
so angry.
Because look at the state of these. These have used Section 43 illegally to
My
stop and
colleague tried
search
to
me
explain it
illegally.
At the very beginning. If that was me,
Don't touch
I
my
would
stuff.
say, "I'm so
Don't
sorry."
touch my stuff.
Can you
Put
take
it
your
back.
drone, please?
No, put it back on the floor.
Right,
We'll
we're
take it
going.
this
Come on,
side then.
we're going to leave. We're going, sir. Thank you
No,
very
you-
much.
right,
using
so reasonable force,
to escort
yeah.
you off private property.
It's not private property.
It
Who
is
owns the
private
police? Who pays
property.
for the police?
Not you.
No, actually I do. My taxes pay for the police.
Okay.
So I'm going to go on the pavement and I'm going to lift my drone up there. Then what? Then what are you going to do? None of your business. How about that? Mind your own beeswax. Absolute tyrants, a lot of these. You do realise, mate, you were fine up until you put your hands on me. So I need you to identify yourself, please.
Absolutely, my name's PC4, I'm short number's 212.
Okay, and yourself, PCSO, can you identify yourself, please?
PCSO 87121.
Can I see your designation card, please? You have screwed up big time. Now the drone's going back up. Now what? Now what are you going to do? Designation card, mate. The list of powers that you've been given by the Chief Constable. It's a shame, because you two had nothing to do with this. Now you've just implicated yourself in a civil claim and a professional standards complaint. And you need you to turn it around, see your actual powers, please. Awesome. Thanks for showing me that. Not many PCSOs have that and make it available. Yeah, I'm going to have a brilliant day. So I'm getting straight on to my solicitor.
Thank you very much,
And
sir,
you
for
guys
your
have
time and
had it.
cooperation.
You don't know how much you've messed up today. Anyway, jog on a lot of these. I'm going to fly my drone over your building.
Go and fly it.
No, I won't. I fly it here.
Private windows
I'm going to
here.
fly it here. I'm now on public, aren't I? So stand on the pavement. What are you going to do then?
Watch where the drone goes.
What?
Watch where the drone goes.
Like that, guys. You're supposed to go under the horse, not on top of it. Absolutely.
No, that's the reason why.
No, that's why people can't stand you.
Have a decent conversation.
No, I
with
tried
anyone.
to. I tried to. You didn't want to listen to me.
He's flying a drone above the police station. Sorry? Auditor?
Yeah, a bit late for that, isn't it? They've already used Section 43 and infringed on my rights. So yeah, you've messed up big time. Thousands of people are going to see this. You've messed up. You don't even know what you've done. That's the beauty of it. So when the civil claim lands, it is going to be beautiful. So, jog on.
Please go.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, you can stay here, but you're not flying your drone over the police
Do you want a
station.
bet? Do you want a bet?
Yes.
What makes you think that?
You're being very rude.
What
very
law,
obnoxious.
what power are you going to try and enforce then to stop me flying my drone? Perfectly legally. You don't even know the legislation. You've not got a clue.
Well, why are you being
Because
like this?
Because you've illegally stopped and searched me under 43
It's
Terrorism
absolute
Act.
common sense.
It's not common sense.
You
Common
cannot fly
Listen.
a drone over a government
Let me
building
just-
because of security
Let me
reasons.
just let me
For all I
inform
know,
you
you
of something.
could
See,
be
you keep
going
talking
back
over me, you
to-
muppet. Shut up. Shut up. How about
You
that?
could be
Shut
going
your mouth.
back
Shut
to
up.
a terrorist
Shut up.
organisation, for
Shut
all
up.
I know,
Okay.
to give them
Okay.
information about
Okay.
certain buildings.
So do you suspect
So
me
it
of being a
makes
terrorist?
perfect
Do you
sense.
suspect me of being a terrorist?
Well, maybe.
Do you? You've already
Yes.
searched me. Did I allay your fears?
Maybe, because
Maybe.
you're adamant that you want to put your drone
Yeah,
above
I
the
am
building.
adamant because it's perfectly legal activity.
Well, you're going the wrong way about this.
Is
dear
it?
boy.
Well, you didn't want to listen.
You're
I
going
tried
to
showing you.
end up going into a cell.
That's fine, mate. And then I'll have you done for false imprisonment. And the
you won't.
CPS will turn and say we've nothing to charge him with. Because they'll know the legislation and they'll say what he was doing was perfectly legal. So lock me up. I want you to. Because at the end of the day, it is you that will suffer when the professional
No,
standards. Yeah, 100% it will.
No, it won't.
Professional standards
Because
will
we
come
are just
knocking.
doing- we are just doing
yeah.
our job,
No,
sir.
you're not. You're abusing the legislation, sir. What part of Section 43? You've still not answered the question I asked ages ago. What part of Section 43 doesn't allow me to fly a drone?
You can fly a drone.
Right, so you've just told me I
Absolutely
can't.
fine, but over a government building.
Right, so what part of legislation says I can't
It's
do
a
that?
security
Tell
risk.
me the legislation.
It's a security risk.
Wait, is your building secure?
Yes.
Well, then you've not got a problem then, have you?
Not up there,
so,
though.
so what do you think my drone's going to do up there?
You could be mapping it for a terrorist organisation,
Right,
for all I
do
know.
you own the airspace?
You could be
Do you
mapping
own
it
the
for a
airspace?
terrori- Are you mapping it for
who-
a terrorist organisation?
Who owns the airspace?
Are you mapping it for a
Stop
terrorist
chatting
organisation?
nonsense, man.
Well, you're chatting
Use
nonsense
your
to
common
me.
sense. You said it
You
to me.
use your common
Why are you
sense.
shouting at me, public servant?
Why are you shouting at
Wind your
me?
neck in. Wind your neck in. Jog on, go and do your job.
Sir.
Yeah, you don't
I
like
am
it.
gonna do my
You
job.
don't like
I'm
it.
gonna ask you to move
no,
on.
I'm free to go. I'm free to stay. How about that?
No.
Yes,
Jog on.
It's a public
You jog
place.
on.
You jog on. See you later. Bye bye. Don't like it when a member of the public stands up to you, do you? Little tyrant.
Little tyrant.
Yeah, that's what you are.
We have been nothing but nice
You've
to you.
just abused
You're the one who's
Section
been rude and
43.
obnoxious.
You've abused Section 43 of the legislation,
Sir.
and she felt me up.
I didn't fill you up.
Off
I'm
you
the
go.
one
Shut
that searched
up.
you, okay? So if you're going to have a problem...
See you later, Muppet. Told you you would leave before
Yeah.
me.
So-
Bye. Well, you see ya.
Right,
You
so
nugget.
I'm going to go inside because
Bye
I'm
bye.
going to sort the horses out, okay?
Bye.
You have a lovely
See
day.
ya.
Thank you for your time.
Absolute numpty. Little tyrant. Yeah, you don't like it, do you? Big man. Big man, innit?
Waste our time.
Yeah, big man. You came to me, I didn't come to you. So I didn't waste your time. You approached me in the back, didn't you? Ah, shut up, you little tyrant. See you later, Muppet. Shut up. Yeah, you don't like when people talk back to you, do you?
I don't like it when people can't have a normal conversation.
I tried to have a normal conversation.
You're not.
You didn't want to
You've been
listen.
rude from
You didn't want to listen. I tried to show you the legislation. I tried to show you the CAA's website. You didn't want to listen. Muppet. See ya. Told you you would leave before me. You two can jog on as well. See you later. Yeah.
We'll just be in here.
Don't follow me or it'll be a harassment alarm and distress.
Have a nice day, sir.
I'm not going anywhere. What are you talking about? You have a nice day. Mug. Yo. So now what I'm doing is I'm confirming because he said it was a private car park.
As far
as I'm aware, that's the boundary line.
Sorry, I just wanted to check, because you said it was a private car park, there's nothing here to say that it's private.
Well, the fact it has Metropolitan Police
But that-
written all up along it. And
that
it
doesn't-
says no unauthorised parking.
Right, but-
HW personnel only.
Okay,
Which
but I'm
would-
not parking.
Right, but that would strongly suggest the average person.
Yeah.
And so just the average member of the public
Yeah, yeah.
would, seeing that,
Uh-huh.
realise, oh, maybe that's a private car
Okay,
park.
I've got a problem with my eyesight.
Well, now I've pointed it out to you.
Okay, but it doesn't
Now
say
we know.
private pet park.
Right, I'm
So do
letting
you
you
know,
know that
do you know how
this
to
is-
make something private in this country?
Okay, tell me.
So see your house, what does it have on its front?
Well, it's got multiple things.
A door?
But it's
Yeah.
so right. So
And your
my
garden, does your garden have a gate?
No, it doesn't.
Does it not? Well, to make to stop people encroaching on your garden, so to
Doesn't.
speak,
But
would
the
you want to
gate-
put a fence up or a gate?
Right, but then you would have sort of like implied acts would be like the postman,
Okay.
delivery people,
Okay. So
but not a random person walking up, okay?
So unfortunately, the law doesn't say that.
This is private property.
The law doesn't say that.
Listen,
Okay.
right,
Who owns it?
This part, this bit from here.
Yeah.
This is part of the police.
Okay.
station.
So who pays for the police?
What do you mean? Who pays?
Who pays for the police? Who pays? Who funds the police? Who pays your
Mayor's
wages?
office.
Who buys? Pardon?
My
Right.
tax.
And who funds that? How's that
Well, your
funded?
council tax.
Council tax. Okay.
Okay.
So therefore,
I also pay my council tax.
the implied
So this
rate of
whole
access,
paying your
the
taxes
implied-
doesn't mean anything. Right.
Okay.
But then you could say the same about like, for example, fire stations. Would you just go walking into a fire station?
underground, yeah. Obviously, if there's a barrier or something's preventing me going in, then that makes it private.
And
I
if the
can't go in
fireman
there.
came out and asked you to leave,
Okay.
so
And-
would you leave?
No,
Well, why not? It's private property.
it's not private property at all.
Well, that if
Define
you,
private property.
Well, you don't have.
Define private property. It's publicly owned.
It's not publicly owned.
Who pays for it? We covered that. Council tax. The people pay for it.
Right. Do you pay for schools?
Pardon?
Do you pay for schools?
Through council tax, yes.
Right. So do you just go walking around school property?
Okay, so there's a different. So
No, it's not.
I can,
'cause
no,
it's
there
the
is
same thing.
because there's children involved. So there's different legislation
There's
when reporting
there's
on children.
there's
100%.
vulnerable people involved with police stations.
Okay, okay. Who?
Victims.
Horses?
Victims. Yeah.
Victims. It's not operational. Where's the police station?
It is operational.
It's not. The
It
front
is.
door's shut. There's no front counter. So who's coming in to
No,
make
it's-
inquiries?
Right, so front counter and there's different types of police stations.
Uh-huh.
Front counter, not every police station that's operational has a front counter,
not
just
my
like
problem,
not every
though.
police station has a
Unfortunately.
custody suite.
There's no expectation of privacy in public as well.
There is.
No, there isn't.
Right.
100%.
This is
There's not.
private property.
okay.
You're free to do what
I'm
you
gonna
wish
fly
to
my
do.
drone over.
You're free to do what you wish to do over
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
but please do not cross
You've
this line
messed
into
up big time
public
today.
property.
You've really messed up today. Okay.
You're entitled
I'd
to
wish
have
you'd just try to engage in a
I
civil
did,
conversation.
I did. And
No, you
thank you
didn't.
for landing your drone when I asked you to.
Right?
because that-
No, you didn't ask me to. I offered
Right, well,
to.
that-
Okay.
that was a
So let's
very
get
nice
that
offer,
straight.
So thank you for that.
Okay.
And
So
I'm not sure why we haven't had because we're having I think a fairly nice conversation.
no, we're not having a
now.
nice conversation at all.
Okay,
Because
well,
you've sexually assaulted me.
I haven't sexually
You have. There was a male present, and you decided to carry out a body search, cupping my genitals.
I didn't cup your
You
genitals.
did cup my genitals on camera. This is running.
Right. A search in public does not have to be done by the same gender.
If there's a
Search in-
gender available, then it should be. Do
It's not legal requirement.
you want to bet? You sexually assaulted
I
me.
did not sexually assault you, sir.
What do you want?
Sorry?
What do you want? Are you recording
I'm
me?
doing my job, sir.
Are you recording me?
Yeah, I am.
Why didn't you tell me?
Sorry?
Why didn't you tell me?
I did, but you
No,
were
you
talking
didn't.
over me.
No, you didn't. It's on camera. I've got 2 cameras running, so don't lie. Okay? So just say, sorry, I forgot to inform you. You are now being recorded. End of story. So why didn't you tell me? Identify yourself, please.
There you go. You can see my shoulder.
No, I can't read that. Sorry, I've got a problem with my eyesight.
See my name.
I've got a problem with my eyesight. Please identify yourself properly.
It's what?
2574.
Yeah, not very difficult, is it? Not very difficult.
Right.
Yes.
Thank you for your time. Please do not come back into the police property. Are we,
I'm going
are
to fly over.
Are we clear now that this is the
No,
this
no, we're
police
not clear.
property?
No, we're
well,
not.
I've made it very clear that
No,
this
you've made it. You're saying it is, but what you're saying, you've just used Section 43 to sexually assault me. So I don't really put much faith in what you're telling me. And you've now made yourself liable to a civil claim. There's definitely going to be professional standards involved, because what you've done is outright wrong. 100% it is. This is a sad thing, is that I know better than what you do about your job, and what you have done is wrong. And you don't even have the humility to turn around and say, right, what did I do? And then allow me to explain to you where you went wrong and try and apologise and try and rectify the situation. Instead, you're going to sit there and try and deny it and deny it and deny it. And it's going to take an IOPC investigation to turn around and say, no, what you done was out of order, and it's going to take HNK solicitors to drag the Met back into a civil claims court and clean you out for probably about $5,500 now. It'll probably go to 10.5 if you decide to try and move me on from public place.
This is public. I'm not moving you from
Yeah,
a public
he
place.
threatened to move me from a public place.
Well, that wasn't me, so I don't know why
Okay,
you're telling
so
me
so what
that.
I'm saying is, at the moment, the claim's going to be worth about £5.5 grand. Okay, if you try and move me from a public place, it's going to be 10.5. If you false imprison me and arrest me, then we're going up to 20 grand, 100%.
But what point if I tried to false imprison you?
You detain me illegally.
I detained you for purposes of search and
Right.
Section 45
Right.
Act because
Okay.
I believe that you were
Okay,
committing
illegally.
terrorism
Okay,
offences.
on what grounds was that? For filming the
You were
public.
flying a drone
Okay.
over police buildings.
Okay, so what part of Section 43, asked him, what part of Section 43 gives you the grounds for someone flying a drone to do a stop and search?
Right, I'm going to go in because I need to...
Can you answer that question?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I want a search slip, yes, please.
Have you got one on you? Because obviously I've not actually managed to get into work yet.
We'll find them.
Absolute disgrace.
I'll write one out for you.
No, I want it now.
Yeah, but I have to write it out for you first.
Yeah, get it done. Jews have messed up big time. Big time.
There's a CAD on for this as well. If you want it.
So what's going to happen now is you're going to go away, you're going to start YouTubing, and you're going to realise pretty soon how much trouble you're in. Really soon. You're going to see how far you've crossed the
Hold
line.
my hand up.
Okay? And I want you to do me a favour, at the very least, yeah? At the very least, after this, you don't need to admit that you're going to do it. Go away and just look up Section 43 of the Terrorism Act and just try and educate yourself and find out that if what you've done was right or wrong.
I am always up for learning more.
Okay? Because I don't want you doing this to anyone else.
Right, you're
Can you please stop saying my personal details in private? You're a data handler. I'm not giving you authorisation to divulge my personal
and your
details.
first name is so I can write it on this slip.
Okay, you don't need my name to put it on there.
whisper it
No, no, you can put the details down. You don't need my name for a stop and search slip. Okay, I've just asked you, okay, to stop saying my personal details in public as a data handler.
Right, would you
okay?
like to give me your date of birth to put on the slip?
No.
Okay, no worries. How would you define your ethnicity, sir?
Let you have a guess. Black Caribbean,
You can define your
East
own ethnicity
Asian,
as
whatever
anything.
you want.
There's a list up here. You can define any of them.
Okay?
How would you like to define your ethnicity?
No comment.
No comment. All right.
Thought it'd be self-evident, but absolute. Carry on. What is your rank? Your PC?
I'm a PC, yes.
Yeah, you've messed up. How long have you been in the force?
8 years now.
8 years. Wow. You've been doing this for
Be fair
8 years.
say you're about 5'7".
You've been
Bit taller.
5'7". No, I'm 6 foot. Thank
6
you.
foot?
Yeah, yeah.
Be 6 foot.
5'7". Nice one. No little man syndrome here like your colleague. Anyway, so you've been doing this for 8 years to people, members of the public, people that pay your wages. That's ridiculous.
Right, no vehicle.
No vehicle that you know of. So I'm going to take the drone back up when we're done, and I'm going to fly it right over your building. I'm going to get down and I'm going to film through your windows and all that sort of stuff. And that's how it's going to play out. I would appreciate it if you guys leave me to it and no longer try and infringe on my civil rights, because you've already got yourself in a whole pile of trouble.
In terms of flying your drone,
Yes.
I don't know this, so I'm generally curious. As far as my understanding is, if you fly it within 50 metres of a building,
Correct.
that's an offence, isn't it?
No, it's not.
It's not?
No, for drones over 250 grams.
Right. Okay.
My drone is 217
So
grams.
it's done by weight?
Yes, correct. So they could have asked me all this, and I could have educated them and told them sort of what I was doing was perfectly legal. The drone, although I don't need it, the drone is insured. I do have the operator ID on the back. I do have my flyer's ID, and everything else that I need to do to make sure that I'm doing everything by the book. The colleague down there did tell me to go to the park, but there's bylaws in place in the park. There's none out here, so.
What bylaws are in the park?
So some parks, so some boroughs have implemented bylaws that
Yeah, it's like the royal parks and things.
some royal parks, some like some other ones as well. I think Hackney's covered by it as well, where there's a bylaw in place that you need to.
The whole borough, or...
No, it's not the whole borough. It's just in the parks. It's in the parks. So you need to get prior permission to fly in the
I think
park.
that's for things like, I'm pretty sure like Westfield, the big shopping centre and stuff, or
No.
are they not?
Not that I'm aware of. No.
Oh, it's like, I know the Olympic Stadium.
Yeah.
Sorry, West Ham Stadium.
So stuff like that, you can still apply to the CAA to
Yeah, 'cause
get
if
permission
they've
to fly
got,
over. And as I was trying to show your colleague, I tried to show him the no-fly zones in the area to show him that perfectly where I was, there is no restrictions, and I'm allowed to fly my drone here. We didn't want to look at it, so.
So basically,
So it's a bit nonsense, to be fair, but they've used it as pretext to use Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. Hostile reconnaissance, apparently.
It's the police building.
What's hostile reconnaissance again?
What's hostile
Yeah.
reconnaissance?
Do you know the definition?
Not the dictionary definition of the heart.
I know it.
Okay.
So that's what I know you've messed up as well by using that term. Because hostile reconnaissance wasn't being conducted.
But that's why we were trying to have a conversation.
No, you
with
weren't.
Sage.
No, you weren't. I was trying to have a
Confirm or
conversation. No,
alleviate
listen.
suspicion of the offence.
Okay, let's have a conversation now, and at least
That's what
get
I'm
to the
trying
point
to
where
do.
I was at least trying to engage you guys and tell you that what you were doing wasn't right. Your colleague came out using the Terrorism Act straight away, Section 43, and I said, what
I'm
part of
just
Section
trying to write this
43?
down so I can make sure I get it right.
What part of Section 43 did he think I would fall into by flying a drone over the building? And then he was going on about restricted airspace over the building. It's nonsense, you don't own the airspace.
For all I knew, your drone had a camera on it.
It does have a camera.
Filming.
No, it does, and I was going to film, and it's what I'm going to do once she's buggered off. I can't believe how badly they've messed up today. And the thing is, mate, like, you've implemented yourself. You put your hands on me. You've assaulted me. You've facilitated it. So, unfortunately, you're going to be liable as well. The big man here, he's going to be all right.
Sorry, my hand's a bit cold. I'm trying to make
Alright.
sure I write it so you can read it.
Right, faster.
What do you write faster? I'm trying to make sure that you can read it.
I don't care. Right, faster. Hurry up. Would you want me to be nice to you guys?
Well, I expect you to be, like, polite. I'm trying to be
What? Polite?
Shouting at me to
Polite?
write
After you've
faster.
detained me under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, you searched me under 43 of the Terrorism Act, you sexually assaulted me under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, you tell me that I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't fly my drone in public, I can't fly over your building, and all this carry on, and you want me to be polite? Are you joking? Are you live in La La Land? You must be crazy, man. What do you
Are
want?
you filming this for YouTube?
Shut up.
I'm asking you a question. Are you filming for YouTube?
I'm telling you, shut up, go away, I don't like you.
Very rude. Very
Yeah, I
angry
don't,
man.
is it a crime?
I'm just asking you a question.
You have detained me under Section
Are
43, you searched me under Section
you
43, she
filming
sexually assaulted me under
for YouTube?
43.
If you film from YouTube, you need
Okay.
insurance.
I'm just, right,
okay,
let me
do I?
finish the front page
Okay,
of this
that's
and then
fine.
I'll finish the continuation.
Yeah.
So I'm asking, are you filming for
What's the
YouTube?
date
Yes.
of the first?
Right, okay. Do you have insurance?
None of your business.
Right, do you have insurance? Because if you don't, you need to down your drone if you're
Ask-
filming for YouTube.
Ask your colleague.
Time.
How about that?
What do you mean, ask my colleague?
Ask
How's
your
he gonna know
colleague.
he's checking
Because your
my
colleague's being very
insurance?
civil. Ask me some very civil
Am I not
cover.
being civil? I'm just
No,
raising my voice
no,
to
you
my
didn't.
wife.
You tried blocking my camera to try and hide the evidence of them conducting an illegal search.
Oh, do me a favour.
No, do yourself a favour and
Step
jog
round
on.
Because obviously
Jog
I'm
on.
filming for her.
Jog on. How about that?
Very rude. Very rude.
Rude's not a crime. Don't like it. Get a new job, yeah? You can tell her that I told you I had insurance, even although I don't need it under a drone under 250 grams. This is people just getting little bits of rules and legislation and thinking they know everything about it without actually doing their homework and educating themselves, and then using that to try and abuse members of the public conducting legal activity.
Speed such a while since I've done like hard copies of it. I usually have my tablet. One and
Absolute madness. Do you not think, like, before I come to do this, that I would do my homework and sort of find out that what I'm doing, that I'm perfectly within my rights to do, given the implications?
I've seen your videos before.
Have you?
I have.
Right,
Seen,
okay.
You've attended Bethnal Green before, haven't you?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen you there as well. But surely at this point, you must understand if you're on police premises, then you must expect the police to want to speak to you.
No, I understand that, yeah. Like,
And you have to understand
so-
why we're removing you from
no,
the
I
police
don't.
building.
That's the part I don't understand.
Okay.
Okay, it's the part that I don't understand, and the Section 43 element, it completely baffles
I
me.
can't talk about that because I wasn't here.
You're right, if I just
Yeah,
go
so
with
Yeah.
from my point of view, I've arrived.
Yep.
I found out you've been searched.
Mm-hmm.
I found out you've been recording. I already knew that anyway.
Yep.
And you're being quite agitated with the officers.
Yeah, because of like.
I understand. I get why you're agitated, but that then poses a risk to those officers
Okay,
as
yeah.
well as myself.
Okay.
So if it means for me having to help you off the premises,
Yeah.
then that's what's necessary.
So like, I get what you're saying,
Yeah.
but like, you're still complicit in it, my friend.
Yeah.
Like, and you like, to be fair, you've been very civil, and I wish, for goodness sake, that your colleagues would come up and conducted themselves the way you're conducting yourself just now, because they didn't want to listen to anything I had to say. And I was trying to tell them, like, because the issue was a drone, and then I said, well, if I go outside, I'll go outside and I'll fly from there. They went, no, you can't.
Right.
No, you're infringing on the airspace and all this sort of stuff. And then they came out with Section 43, and I said, what part of Section 43 does this fall into? Like, well, can you explain it to me? Because I know for a fact it doesn't. You know, I know for a fact it doesn't, and this is where they've messed up big time. So they're going to find themselves in trouble. Considering there was a male there, she decided to search me, and whether she likes it, she says she's never or not, it's caught on camera. She cut my testicles. Do you know what I mean? There was a male present that could have conducted that search, and I says to her, like, what are you doing? You've just felt me up, like, and then that's when he decided to try and take over. So it's crazy. Like, it's beyond bad. It's one of the worst I've interacted with, to be fair. And it's a poor showing.
Do you know the complaints procedure, or do you need?
Yeah, no, 100%. I know the complaints procedure, and yeah, it's really bad. And I did say to her as well, like, that if she was going to remove me from the property, I said, I won't fight back. I'm not going to resist. Obviously, I'm not happy.
A lot of people say that.
No, I get that, you know, but like, they want me to be nice to them when they've done what they've done. It's not going to happen. Like, not happening at all. Like, I'm nice to people that are nice to me. You know, people that want to abuse me and stuff like that, then they're getting it back, 100%. That guy that came out was an absolute joke. Absolute joke. He should be nowhere near policing, nowhere near frontline policing, because he's the sort of officers that are getting you guys in trouble. Doesn't have a clue how to interact with members of the public. Just wants to shout over me every time, not listen to what I'm saying. It's a two-way street, you know what I mean? Anyway, what's taking so long?
Well, I've just got a continuation of the ground, so you've got everything.
Okay, you know, I'm still counting this as being detained because I'm waiting on my stop and search slip.
I've told you you're not detained anymore.
Okay, but I can't leave until I get my stop and search slip. So I am detained. You are detaining me, whether you like it or not. You'll find out in civil court that I'll still be classed as under detainment.
Do you do this every day?
Not every day, no.
I imagine you're probably running out of police stations to go to.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, and the thing is, maybe with the Met, the Met have certainly improved over time, and they've sort of learnt their lesson that just ignore and they'll go away. That's what generally happens. For every one video of the Met that I put up, there's maybe 2 or 3 where they've just allowed me to go on with it, and I've had very civil conversations. If they just leave me to go on with it, there's no interactions, there's no content to put up. But yeah, so the Met have certainly progressed. And then you get to situations like this, you think things are getting better, and this happens, and you think, wow, there's still serious issues within the police force in London, like serious issues. So.
Are you one of the officers that goes to different counties and things like that?
Yeah, I travel about, yeah. So it's shocking, absolutely shocking. You identify yourself, mate.
Yeah, 1932 Charlie Echo.
And your name?
DC Tapper,
Where are you based?
Green.
Bethnal Green?
Yeah.
Wow. What do you do down here?
Who's just local?
Is it right? Okay.
Like on the radio, so.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, make sure I give you the right bits.
Did you give my license back? No, you
Yeah,
did.
I did.
Did you?
Check that you go before you go, because I don't want you to leave without it.
Yeah, bro.
I just want to, I don't know if that's, can I just see that pad and make sure it has actually copied through?
See, you're lucky because I made a bit of an amateur's mistake today. Normally I don't have my wallet on me, as a rule of thumb. And it just so happens I left it in my bag and forgot to take it out. So he's managed to get my ID and whatever else, which doesn't normally happen.
Yeah.
The first time for everything.
Go, right, that's yours. Top bit's yours. Yep, right. There is the front page of the slip, and because, like, obviously I won't make you go to grounds, there's the continued grounds and the bit at the back for the information.
Continue grounds, which seat you said? Seen by police in Paris car park. Flying drone asked to account for why. Subject was evasive. So in what way was I evasive? Okay. Do I have to account for my actions when I'm conducting legal activity?
I'm just having a conversation
Okay,
with you.
but no. You've used it as grounds to stop and
Yeah,
search me.
I have
So
built
do I
my
have to?
grounds.
Sorry, no.
Right, so you can. I've written my grounds.
Right,
on
I understand
there,
that,
okay?
but
I've
do I have to
already
account my?
explained this all to you.
Do I have to account for my activities when it's legal activity? Do I have to account for it? Yes or no?
I'm not answering all these questions
Okay.
now.
Evasive,
Okay.
refused to say why. I did say why. I was filming the building.
Right, I've written my grounds on
Okay,
there.
so
I am going to go in, get changed, so that I can go out and continue my duty.
please don't abuse your position any
I'm
further.
not abusing my
Okay.
position.
Because it's not acceptable that you're doing this to members of the public that pay your wages, and you're abusing the legislation. Because all I can say is Section 43 is surely going to go the same way Section 44 will be repealed, and you won't have that power anymore because you keep abusing it. And then when the real terrorists walk by, then you're screwed, because what are you going to do then? Because you've abused it on law-abiding members of the public that are going about conducting lawful activity, and you won't be able to use it for the real terrorists. And filming isn't grounds for Section 43, whether you like it or not. So don't do it again.
So I'm going to go inside.
Okay, you're
because
dismissed.
What
Bye.
do you mean I'm dismissed?
You're dismissed. I'm dismissing you. Go away. See ya.
I'm sorry, I'm like, baffled by this sudden attitude that I'm getting now. Why?
I've told you it's not a nice conversation. You've abused the legislation.
I haven't.
You illegally
sir,
searched
it is
me.
freezing
You
cold.
sexually assaulted me. Well, go away.
sexually
Jog
assault
on.
you.
See you later.
I'm gonna
Piss off.
jog
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Swear.
I swear if I want.
No, you won't, because
Yes,
that
I will.
becomes a public order offence.
Okay,
And
what
then
public
you can
order is
get
that?
arrested,
What
so-
public order is that? I know the
Yeah,
legislation.
Section 5.
Section 5. Who made the complaint?
Sorry?
Who made the complaint?
Well, I know.
Who made the complaint?
I can give you a warning. Don't swear again.
I will swear if I want.
Again,
I will swear if I
then
want.
You can get
I will
arrested.
swear I want. What are you going to do? You need a complaint to make an arrest. Yes, you do. Come on, man. Shut your mouth. Jog on. If you're not going to even try and use the legislation properly, you're chatting nonsense, man. You absolute plonker. Yeah, jog on. The lot of you. Shut up. Nobody nice been stopped and searched, been sexually assaulted. And no, you haven't. Shut your mouth. Don't talk nonsense. It's all on camera. Yeah, it's not a crime, is it? You don't like it? Jog on. Look at this, guys. What an image. What a thumbnail that's going to make. You absolute tyrants. He's in the wrong job, a lot of these.
Yeah, and then we'll...
See ya.
Have a good day.
Bye. Bunch of tyrants. What an absolute carry on, guys. What do you think? Well, it's going to be a lengthy complaint, this, because it's involving about 5 or 6 officers. Let's get it's about 5 or 6 of them. Told you you'd leave before me. So yeah, guys, absolute carry on. So that was that. The abuse of the Section 43 legislation once again. They've used it to stop a search me. A female decided to search me while there was a male present, and in the process sexually assaulted me. Absolute crazy. Absolute crazy. So yeah, makes for interesting footage, that's for sure. So yeah guys, I'm going to move on to the next location. It's been one of those audits, it's not been a great one, not for the Met. I'll be following it up with complaints to the IOPC, and HNK will be getting in touch with them very, very soon. But the way they've conducted themselves is just absolutely outrageous. Oh, that's a bus passing. Absolutely outrageous. They've completely abused this legislation. They've abused me as a citizen conducting perfectly illegal activity, and it's completely unacceptable, you know. So yeah, I was very, very angry, guys. I was very upset as to how things transpired, and it was clear that they kept saying we just want to have a conversation, but no, they want a one-way conversation. They just want to talk to me and not listen to what I've got to say. That became very evident very quickly. But yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. Until next time, guys, take care, stay safe. If you've enjoyed this video, please like it, feel free to share it, and if you get a spare second, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You've been watching The Laughing Auditor. Bye bye.